All right, Twisted Riders looking for you for parade lap. Twisted Riders.
This is not.
Somebody out there lost an earbud, a white earbud. They've got it down in registration for you. Check your ears. If the music sounds a little funny, you lost an earbud. It's down in registration. Hey guys, we apologize for the delay here. We're sorting out a parade lap, and we will be started here in a couple minutes. So apologies for the delay. Again, our vets joining us today for a parade lap. They will be front of the pack.
They're eating whatever they want. Oh, I need a soda. I'm going to fill up my soda. What are they trying to do?
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we join Twisted Racing. Cody, who will be joining the Air Force shortly, and Jaden Beer, June 15th, will be joining the National Guard. They've got set up down here in the second turn, so please direct your attention to them for today's parade lap. Alexander Clare down here playing guitar. Take it away, Alex. Let's hear it for our very own Alexander Clare. Nice job, Alex, on the guitar. And again, please salute Cody joining the Air Force. Jaden Beer, June 15th. He is taken off to join the National Guard, and this will be his final send-off before he takes off from home, guys. So hats off to Cody and Jaden. Hats off to all of our vets in the house today. And happy Memorial Day, guys. Hey, riders' parents, listen up for today's riders' meeting. Alex, I think I said Alexander Clare, which is a great artist you guys should check out on Spotify if you're not familiar already. Sings a hit song called Too Close. That was Alexander Crane, not Alexander Clare. So sorry about that one. But that's your reminder to check out Alexander Clare on Spotify sometime. Nice job again, Alex. Hey, guys, first go-rounds coming up here pretty quick. Head on back to staging. We'll get going. First go-rounds. Word on the streets is that Rockford's very own Whitney Martin going to be doing some guest announcing today, second go-arounds. So, boy, oh boy, I'd sure hate to see her let all these people down out here. So, second go-arounds, maybe Whitney will be up here in the tower doing a little announcing for us today. Woohoo! All right, looks like Moto 1 locked and loaded up there, 7-8 local open. Nellie B, waiting for that big thumbs up from Nellie B.
All right, Charlie, so the first moto, Adeline Raddick, number 264 is not going to be here.
I'm wondering.
All right, Moto 1, 7-8 local open, locked and loaded. Here we go. Yeah, gates down, 7-8 local open. We are rolling out there. Smith, St. Vincent, Wynn, Dempsey, and Saucy Brossy Jr. out there, headed downtown into Bermzilla. See who's got the whole shot? I see Dempsey on the top side of this one. Dempsey coming down that 2 straightaway. Yeah, he's got it going his way. We're looking at the top 2 moving on. Oh, St. Vincent on the move. He's doing a little shopping in that 3 spot. Caggle's Bike Shop colors. Here we go. Headed down that 3rd straightaway into the final turn. St. Vincent trying to sneak in there. Oh, he moves up to that 2 spot. St. Vincent on the move. Coming back this way towards the stripe, Dempsey, St. Vincent 1 and 2. That is how it's going to go. St. Vincent and Dempsey moving on at a Moto 1. 2 out there, 9-10 local open, Teague, Mikos, and Kadia. And down that 3rd straightaway, I got boosted colors. On the top side of this one, it's got to be Levi Teague out there on the top spot. Factory Sundance colors out there, the Mac Attack on the 2 spot, Kadia sitting 3. So we head on back to the stripe. That's how it'll go. 1, 2, 3, 9-10 local open. 11-12 out there, Dawson, Raddick, Hayward, Bauer, and Chunky Face Cragen. It's got to be the Marley man out front. Bauer, rocking and rolling. Taking 2 here. Looks like the Marley man's going to take 1 more with him as we head back this way to the stripe. 53 bike, Miles Dawson moving on with him. Twisted Racing colors on a Moto 3. Moto 4 out there. 13-14 local open, Claywell, Gray, Hernandez, Massa, Lane, Takanaga, and Nayland. Yeah, Big So, Gold Cup 2 out front right now, coming back this way, taking 2 more with him. Big So moving on through. I got Fly Zone colors, Nag 15 colors, and the 22. That's got to be Kyle Massa and Liam Nayland moving on out of 4. 5 out there, 21-25 local open, Rivera, Takanaga, Slayton. More Fly Zone colors on the top spot. Gold Cup 2. Gold Cup 3. Ito Takanaga coming back this way. Yeah, Takanaga's in there. Looks like the 59 bike. Sharkbait Rivera. Where's this guy been? Good to have him back out here. Sharkbait taking the 2. The 452 coming on. Chris Slayton. He's going to get a 3 out there. 41-45. Women's Cruiser. Melton Barnes, Russell Whitby, and Pearson Eric. They grow up so fast. Steezy way out front there, 41-45. Grown woman, that's Stella Pearson. Pearson moving on through. Oh, no, here comes Melton. Oh, Whidbey gets it. And Mike Whidbey has some good ammunition when she gets back to the pits for that one. Almost lost it. But she got it. 10 Cruiser, 7 Mikos Hudson. Kevin and Mad Max coming back this way. It's got to be the 52 out there, the Mac Attack. He's going to move it on through with a low point. Gold Cup 1, a Kevin Hudson with a 2, Mad Max with a 3. Out of Moto 7. 8 out there, 14 Cruiser, Williams, Molbach, Schirkenbach, and Bungie. Oh, the Oliver Bungie style meter. Peaked in the red. Coming on back this way, 14 bike. He's going to take that one and only out of Moto 8. 9 out there, 2130 Cruiser. Bertram Jr., Hathcock, Barnes, Tyndall, and Roach. It's got to be Hathcock out front right now, coming on that 3 straightaway. Taking 2 more. Tyndall right there with him in the 2 spot. So we head in and out of that final turn. Hathcock, Tyndall, 1 and 2. Coming back this way, that's how it'll go. Hathcock, Tyndall, 1 and 2 out of Moto 9. Yeah, but on Moto 10, 5660 Cruiser. Oh. Right, Melton Pulaski. Whoa! Melton's got some company there in the 2 spot. Melton, right, 1 and 2. Coming on that back straightaway. Melton, see if he can hold on to it. Here comes right. Melton's going to get it right with a 2. Pulaski with a 3. Out of Moto 10. 5 and under novice. 6 wide up there in 5 and under novice. Vians, Butler, Anderson, Miller, Crocker, St. Vincent. Oh, yeah, Nellie B getting them sorted out up there. Hey, Rockford BMX, do me a favor real quick. How about we put our hands together for Nelson Brown up there in the gate, man? This guy checks on every single kid. Every single time that gate drops up there. Nobody does it better than Nelson Brown. Man, we love you, Nelly. Yeah, gates down, 5 and under novice on the track right now, 6 wide. So we head down the Rockford drop. Look at this, bar-to-bar action. Here we go. St. Vincent on the outside, Crocker on the inside. No, Crocker's got that whole shot going on here as we move out of turn 1. Crocker taking one more with him. St. Vincent on the 2 spot. Around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Yeah, that's got to be Carson Crocker out there. St. Vincent on the 2 spot. Headed down that 3 straightaway. And that's what we're looking at. Top 2 moving on here. Yeah, coming back this way. Crocker, St. Vincent. 1 and 2, Crocker, St. Vincent moving on through out of Moto 11. 12 out there, 6 novice. St. Clair, Campton, Beard, Nelson, and Weagle. Look at this one, 3 wide coming out of that first turn. That's got to be the 166 out front right now. Jam Bam Nelson. Around the 2 turn we go. Jam Bam taking one more with him. Yeah, headed down that 3 straightaway. Ooh, riding that 2nd turn way up there. Jam Bam's got company on the outside. I see Twisted Colors. Drew Campton out there. Campton trying to get in the mix as we head out of that 3rd turn down the back straightaway. Oh, yeah, Campton coming back. Campton's going to take it over. He's going to move on through with Jam Bam, Jamison Nelson, out of Moto 12. 13 out there, 7 novice. Man, we got 12 riders showing up and 7 novice. We got one down in that first turn. We'll get him back up. Rockford, where are we at down there in the first turn? That's a new rider out there. This is one of his first races ever out here at Rockford BMX. Let's get him moving again here. I think that's Benjamin Noble out there, 624. Ben, keep going, buddy. Keep going, Ben. You got it. Yeah, we'll give him a little more at the finish line. 197 coming on through. That's got to be Fisher, the 264 moving on with Fisher. Leonardo Green. Leonardo Green has been working up a lot of speed out here this summer, and I watch every lap he takes, so I am taking note. 7 novice, 2nd rack out there. Danhoff, Raddick, Green, Woodard, Hilliard, Foster. Well, yeah, let's see what's going on with that whole shot. I think I see a 264 bike. You all right, Benjamin? Good job out there, Ben. He'll be back up there. I saw a smile, too. Don't you worry. Yeah, headed down that 3 straightaway again. Room for 2 more here, guys. 7 novice is going to be 8 wide come main event time, y'all. 8 wide and 7 novice. Yeah, buddy. I think that's Hillier out front right now, 245 bike. Coming back this way, he is checking out right now, taking one more with him, that 257. Yeah, Colt Danhoff moving on with him. So Danhoff and Hillier moving on out of Moto 14. 8 novice, King, Edwards, Lee, Long, Helser, and Crocker. Gates down. Here we go. Headed down that first straightaway. No, 3 wide down the Rockford drop. Yeah, buddy. Rockford, I see a blue BMX Racing League jersey out there in the top spot. Brand new rider out front right now. Yeah, 623. That's got to be Kavari Lee on the top spot. Around that 2-turn we go. Also, welcome back, Soy Sauce Sawyer Edwards. Welcome back. Good to see him back out there. Yeah, Kavari Lee, 623 bike out front right now, taking one more. And again, guys, this is a brand new BMX Racing League rider. I'm telling you, the program works, and we have a ton of fun in the process, guys. And there's your proof right there. And reminder, we have another open house yet this month. Last Saturday of the month, guys, May 30th. Grab some buddies. Bring them out here. Grab some friends from school, some neighbors in the neighborhood. Bring them out here for our free open house, guys. That goes down the last Saturday this month. 9 novice, Kilts, Rackster, love it. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway. It's got to be, I think, the 68. Malaya Kilts going to take the low point out there. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Here we go, 227. Ramping it up. I'll take the 2. Luther Lovett. Got Bubs Rackster out there with a 3. Good to see Bubs Rackster back out here. Been a minute. Yeah. 10 novice, Outson Hall, O'Leary, Rogowski, Hirshiguchi, and Bam Bam Roby. This guy trucking down that back straightaway. Roby taking one more with him. Roby crossed the line. Oh, he's got company coming. The 187 says, I'll see you in the mains, Bam Bam. Whoo. Roby, did you bring me any food? You camping all weekend? You didn't bring me any food? Yeah, I didn't need it either. It's fine. 13 novice. 86 out front right now. Hayward, Raddick, Decker, Lee, Outs, and Canonis. Yeah, that's got to be 86 of Hayward. Coming down that 3rd straightaway. Hayward on the move right now as we head into that final turn. Yeah, Canonis out there. Coming on back this way, Axel Canonis moving on with Hayward, the 86 bike on a Moto 18. 19, 16 novice, Lucci, Bungie, Velarde, Chesser. Coming on that back straightaway, 83 bike in there. Dylan Chesser taking that one and only. Chesser moving on. Out of Moto 19. .26.35 novice, 20 out there. Newton, Francis, Burkett, Kiltz, Danhoff, and Slayton. Taking 2 more, 213 and the 230. Got a good battle here to the stripe. That's got to be Danhoff and Burkett. Moving on to Moto 20. 21 out there. 36.40 novice, 7 wide here. So we round that 2-turn. Should have Beard, Warmouth, Whitby, Long, Claywell, Whitlow, and Burke. Again, top 3 moving on. Top 3. So we head down that back straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be the 270 out there right now. I think that's, going upstairs. 287 moving on with the 612. And the 271 sliding on through. Carl Long, Nick Claywell, and Justin Burke all moving on. Out of Moto 21. 22 out there should have 46.50 novice, Olchevsky, Overton, and Fox. Heading down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Dirty Dan out there, 199 bike. Again,
Alexander Crane, not Claire. I believe I said Claire. 199 bike coming on through. That's got to be Dirty Dan Fox. 667 bike. Overton going to take the 2 and Olszewski the 3 out of Moto 22. 23 out there, 6-inner. Embry Smith and Nitro Newton. Yeah, that's got to be Embry out there in the 2 spot. I think that's Bryson Smith, 161 bike, leading the charge down that 3rd straightaway into the final turn. Total points action here is Smith checking out. I think that's Embry out there in the 2 spot. Embry's got company coming. Nitro Newton's on the move here. Nitro Newton ramping it up down that back straightaway. Here we go. The drag race to the stripe. Oh, Embry. I think Embry's going to hold on to it by an eyelash. Newton's going to take the 3. Nice battle out there in 6-inner. 7-inner, 24, Bross, Tingham, Nalen, and Wynn. I think that's Wynn out front right now. 99 bike of Wynn coming on back this way. Looking at one rider moving on here. And that's who's going to get it. Wynn moving on. Guys, that guy right there on the gas and the go fast, Lincoln Wynn, he's going to be leading a parade tomorrow. We're going to let you know the info after first go around so you guys can all jot it down. BMX parade, y'all. Everybody's welcome. We'll get you the info here. NAG 14, the State 3, and the 46 coming on through. So Hudson, Schirkenbach, and St. Vincent. Yeah, guys, BMX parade going on tomorrow. So the Winds are heading that one. So we'll get you all the details here. I got the details. We'll tell you where to go, what time to be there, and line up. 9-inner, 26, Tubbs, Hernandez, Moore, Campton, Simmons, Bauer, and Hudson. The Gold Cup 2, Kevin Hudson moving on through with a 163. Ooh, who got that 3rd spot? Which one? Campton, 121. Duncan Doodle Campton got the 3 out there. 27, 11-inner, Barnes, Hayward, Cadilla, Wick, and Cragen. The Wild Man, word on the streets, guys. I don't know if I should talk about it. Wild Man Wick, I can't confirm this. Word on the streets is that he's got one more win he's sitting on going into today's race. Mac Daddy Matty, can we confirm that one? Man, oh man, the Wild Man sitting on one more win, y'all. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm knocking on wood up here. You hear me? You hear me? I'm knocking on wood up here. 267 coming on through with a low point, 155. We'll take the 2. Ortigason, Sassy Pants Swain taking the 3. Out of Moto 28. 29 out there, 14-inner, Swain, Claywell, Geiger. I'm gonna throw on my Steven Tyler voice for the Wild Man today. If he gets that last win, look out. We're shattering glass up here. State 6, Jack Claywell coming on back this way. He's checking way out there in 14-inner. Claywell will get the low point, 170 bike. Showtime Swain will take it 2. What a great nickname, Showtime Swain. He gets the 2 out there. Geiger the 3. 30 out there, 17, 20-inner, Pearson, Crane, Monahano, Russell, Wick, and G-Force Roby. Yeah, Roby on the bubble out there in the 2 spot, and that's what we're looking at. Top 2 moving on here. The State 2, Colin Russell on the gas. Russell's going to move it on through with a 28 bike of G-Force Roby. Hey, I liked Wrecking Ball, but I like the Steel Bender. Steel Bender Roby. It doesn't really ring. Wrecking Ball Roby. I like Wrecking Ball Roby. That's a good one. We'll stick with that one for now. 26, 35-inner, Vians, Lance Nelson, and Erickton. The return of Squirrely Willie. 119 coming on through. Squirrely Willie looked pretty smooth to me out there just now. So, you want to rethink a nickname? Ashley? Squirrely Willie looked pretty smooth out there. Is it just Squirrely in general? Okay. We'll keep it then. We'll keep it. 3640 inner out there, 101 bike coming on through. Todd Tubbs getting it done on the top spot. 4650 inner, 33 out there. Barnes, Arrington, Roach, and the Candyman out front right now. Yeah, Candyman. On that back straightaway, Candyman's got it going on. He's going to take that one and only. Nice and Sweet Style. A Moto 33. 34 out there, 56 and over inner. Melton, Mayfield, Wright, Bloom, and Pulaski. It's got to be Bloom. Nope, that's got to be Mayfield on the top spot. Mayfield out there with Wright 1 and 2 as we head down that third straightaway. Wright's going to try to get him for the bragging rights on that back straightaway. Don't count out back straight Pulaski. He's ramping it up. Oh, here we go. Coming down that back straightaway, Mayfield. Mayfield's in there with Wright. Wright's going to hold on to it on that back straightaway. Mayfield and Wright moving on. Wow, good race. Back straight Pulaski. Almost had him. 11 Expert Bauer, Bilal, Schirkenbach, Teague, Williams. Down that third straightaway, top two. Looking at our top two here moving on to that main event. I see Williams out there. You guys want to talk about BMX Racing League? Check out 11 Expert, that second place rider there that just snuck in first go around. He graduated from BMX Racing League last year. Already out there making his mains first go around in the 11 Expert class, guys. Man, May 30th. Get some buddies out here. Bring a carload from school. Get some friends out here. Check this place out, guys. It's free. Free open house. 22 and the 23 moving on through. Hernandez and Nalen. Yeah, no commitments to anything, guys. We just want you to come out here and see what we're all about. Bikes and helmets will be provided that day. May 30th, that's a perfect opportunity to bring your buddies out here. They've never been. You want to get them out here with you on the weekends hanging out. May 30th, y'all. 14 Expert, 37 coming back this way in a hurry. Big So. Gold Cup 2 moving on through with a 39 gray. 38 out there, 15 Expert. Dahl, Tebessing, Beard, Rivera, Tyndall, Ramirez, and Suter. Yeah, guys, if you see Jaden Beard out there in the pits, give him a proper send-off. He'll be leaving for the National Guard June 15th. So if you see him back there in the pits, give him a proper send-off, guys. One bike coming on through with a 2. That's got to be Beard and Dahl. Oh, we had 3. .39 out there, 17-20 Expert, Dahl, Beard, Arrington, Takanaga. All bunched up in this one. 3 wide, heading into that third turn. Oh, boy. Twisted Racing out front right now, coming on that back straightaway. Beard's supposed to be going easy out there. Rockford. Where are we at for Beard in the 11 bike? The 32. Who got it, ladies? Arrington got it? 32? Whoo! I don't think Beard's going easy in the mains today. 26-35 Expert, Scheider, Hathcock, Threadgill, and Swinbank. 38 bike coming on through. That's Hathcock. Taking that one and only out of 40. 41, 46, 50 Expert, Street, Foster, Melton, and Elder. Hell yeah, Foster out front right now. He's got Melton right there in his hip pocket around that 2-turn we go. Foster, Melton, 1 and 2. Foster going to leave that door open with Mark Melton in the third turn. Oh, no, Melton moving out front. Foster's going to try to get him back. Here we go. Foster's going to get him back on that back straightaway. Nice battle out there. Whoo.
Hey, Jared, I'm missing half of my balance iron.
Hey, Strider Riders, looking for you in the gate. Strider Riders looking for you. Again, Strider Riders, if you're not up there already, looking for you. I should have Arrington, Foster, Weigel, St. Clair, Danhoff, along with Moore, Engelhart, Boyle, and Wynn. Guys, BMX parade going down tomorrow. Check it out. Here's the deets. Monday, Pecatonica, Illinois. Okay? Peck lining up at 1:15 to 1:30. Send-off is 2 o'clock sharp. And the BMX group is entry number 43. They'll be staging at Winnebago Fairgrounds. Head down First Street. Volunteers will direct you to your place. Just remember, entry 43, guys. Tomorrow, Pecatonica Memorial Day Parade. Entry 43. And see Ben Wynn, Lincoln Wynn and family. The Wynn family has all the info, guys. They've got some flyers to pass out. If you guys want to bring some candy with you, see the Wynn family. Ben Wynn. They'll have all the details. Just remember, tomorrow, guys, group entry 43 is the info you'll need to find your group. And staging up 1:15 to 1:30 sharp. Don't be late.
Garrett, can you give me the 604 Boone Boyle?
Hey, we need the 604 bike up there. That is Boone Boyle. Boone Boyle. We need you up in the gate, Boone Boyle.
And Tower, we're going to be combining all three of them. Owen Foster didn't show them, so we can put them all into one gate.
That sounds good. Yeah, guys. I encourage you, if you've never been part of a BMX parade before, BMX parades are absolutely awesome. They're a blast. So if you guys want to get in the parade, not only go check one out, but jump in that bad boy. Bring your bike. Bring your jersey. Proudly display your jersey with your name on it. Bring your helmet, of course. Pecatonica tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a great time. Just see the wins over by the Fly Zone pit, and I'll get you all the details. All right, we're looking for Boone Boyle still, Nelson. Need Boone Boyle up there. He's coming. So I had to grab a chicken wrap from concessions, man. I'm coming.
Yeah, I thought I see him in that behind the fence in the first corner, but may not be.
Boone Boyle. Anybody see Boone Boyle out there? 604 bike, Boone Boyle.
All right, we're going to run.
Well, yeah, gate comes crashing down, and we are rolling out there. Yeah, should have Arrington, Foster, Weagle, St. Clair, Danhoff. I think we got Bailey Moore, Colton Engelhart, and Max Wynn out there, and it is a paddle battle going down at the Rock right now, y'all. Yeah, moving on to that first turn. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on here. Well, that's got to be the 435 out there. Look at this one, bar to bar coming on that second straightaway. 455 out front right now. It's got to be Aiden Arrington with a 673. Oh, they're bumping bars. Remy Danhoff, Aiden Arrington, 1 and 2. Coming down that third straightaway. Bumping bars around the tower turn. Guys, as always, we got Eric Pearson out there, camera in hand, taking photos today of our excellent Memorial Day race. A great time out here. And guys, he hosts those photos, provides them absolutely free for your download at ericleepearson.com. We'll have a link on our Facebook page later if you don't know already. He's got a little tab, guys, on the very bottom left-hand side of his page that says, buy me a cup of coffee. Hook him up, guys. Throw him a 5 spot. Throw him a 10er. You know Starbucks pricing nowadays. Throw him a 10 spot on there. Lucky to have him out here. Hey, 673, Remy Danhoff coming on through. 471, Ezra Weagle coming on through. Nice job, Ezra. 465 bike. Aiden Arrington coming on through. Yeah, Aiden Arrington moving on through with a 646. Max Wynn. Wynn coming on through. Yeah, guys, if you're hitting the parade tomorrow, bring some candy too. Bring a bag of candy with you. And I encourage you guys, if you've never done a BMX parade, get in that. I remember that was one of my favorite things when I was a kid. Did a bunch of BMX parades as a kid. There was a great time out there. And we've got a lot to be proud of out here, guys. Represent BMX. Represent your team, your fam. Of course, wear your jersey and your helmet. And I promise you, if you've never done a parade, everybody there, the streets will be lined and they'll be going ooh and ah, and they will be like, what is that all about? I got to get in that. So you'll have some flyers to pass out. It's a perfect thing. Get out there and represent your BMX fam, y'all. Hey, second go-rounds. Head on back to staging. Second go-rounds. That was Moto 39, Beard, correct? Okay, Moto 39, I announced it as Arrington. It was actually Beard. Beard got the transfer of Moto 39 on the 11 bike. Jaden and Hayden. Real easy mix-up there. Cody Pearson. Okay. Whitney Martin, looking for you. Second go-round coming up here. Guest announcer, Whitney Martin. I want to go fishing.
We're going to give him 45. Give him the 45 minutes.
We're going to give him 45, Jake. Hey guys, our concession stand here, if you're looking for something to do on race days, we're looking for volunteers down there in concessions, y'all. If you want to get involved, we're in the streets. You can talk to Lisa down there. They'll take care of your racing maybe for you. So, looking for some help down there in concessions, y'all. If you've got any experience with the service industry, head on down there and talk to Lisa. She's looking for help down there in concessions. Second go-rounds, guys. Second go-rounds. Head on back to staging. About that time. Second go-rounds coming up. Hey, Bobby Smith, see Jake in staging, please. Bobby Smith, see Jake in staging, please. Hey, Mark Melton. May 30th, guys. We got another BMX League open house out here. I'm going to talk about it all day so you remember that date. May 30th. It's free. Free open house from 10 to noon, guys. All you got to do is show up. It's right around the corner next Saturday. Free open house, 10 to noon. So come on out here, guys. Bring some friends with you. Track's open, 10 to noon. Free open house. Bikes and helmets will be provided. And this is to promote our next session of BMX Racing League. Hope to see you there. Nellie B, got them locked and loaded up there? All right, all right. If Cody Paris had a theme song, it would be the one playing right now. This is Freakazoid by Midnight Star. Or the next one coming up, Freak Show on the Dance Floor. Yep. I know you do, dude. I know you got killer moves. All right, second go-rounds, Moto 1. Cody Paris' dance moves will have to wait. Second go-rounds, Moto 1, locked and loaded up there. 7-8 local open. Here we go. You know what would be a good announcer is John Bross. Gate comes crashing down, and we are rolling out there. Should have Smith win. Saucy, Brossy, and Raddick out there. Yeah, headed downtown into that first turn. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. That's got to be the 99. Lincoln Wynn out there. Wynn on the top spot around that two turns. Saucy, Brossy Jr. out there on the bubble in the 2. It's got to be Smith on the 3. So we head down that third straightaway. It's all Wynn out front right now, guys. He says, join me tomorrow in Pecatonica, y'all. BMX parade going on in Peck. The Wynn family setting that one up. You can meet them out there again. Staging up in group 43, guys. Wynn, Saucy, Brossy Jr., the 161 of Smith coming on through. Moto 2 out there, 9-10 local open. Teague, Mikos, Kadia. So we had first go around. I think we got a little repeat going on here. Teague in the top spot. Eric is also doing some bird photography out there mixed in with today's program. So you guys are going to see some bird photos mixed into today's photos from the race day. He has really been picking up the wildlife photography out there. So you might see a little speckled henning out there on page 3. Don't be alarmed. Eric, did I get that right? Speckled henning? Is that, I don't know. I'm not a bird guy like you are. I don't know. 11-12 local open out there, Moto 3. Raddick, Hayward, Chunky Face Cragen. It's got to be Cragen out front of this one, coming back this way. Fly zone style on the top spot. I think that's Hayward out there. On the 24, she'll take the 2 out of Moto 3. 13-14 local open. Moto 4 out there coming around that 2-turn. Boosted colors out front. Hernandez, Gray, Claywell, and Hawk Lane out there in this one. Yeah, down that 3 straightaway. Oh, Hawk Lane moving in the 2 spot. Nice move out there. Went on that back straightaway. 39 in there, LC. Hawk and the 23 moving on. Hernandez. Man, Hawk Lane on the go fast out there. Nice job. 21-25 local open. Moto 5. Takanaga, Rivera, and Slayton. Oh, no. I think the bars might have moved out there. Gold Cup 3 coming on through the low point. Sharkbait's going to get a 2 out there. And Slayton, I think the bars might have moved. The cranks might have moved. Something moved out there. Guys, for all your Go Fast needs, head on down there to Kegel's Bike Shop. They'll get you dialed in. Mike and Zach look like the Blues Brothers down there right now. They'll get you dialed in. I'm playing Blues Brothers the rest of the day. Stock, I will not play Hootie and the Blowfish. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Coming back this way, looks like Melton moving on through with the 15 bike of the Glue. Ashley Russell. Ten Cruiser out there, Moto 7. Should have the Mac Mikos, the Mac Attack out there with Hudson, Kevin, and Mad Max. So look at this bar-to-bar battle going on down that back straightaway. First go-round, Mac Attack got the low point. Oh, the Gold Cup won. Mikos got the low point. Hudson got the 2. And Mad Max got the 3. Williams and Mulbach moving through out of Moto 8 there. We got 9 on the track. 2130 Cruiser should have Bertram Jr., Candyman Barnes, and Noah Roach out there. Coming down that back straightaway. 37 bike. El Rocho Jr. He'll move on through. Oh, look at this battle for the 2 spot. 22. Oh, 22 is going to get it. Bertram Jr. shuts her down. Turning the page here to Moto 10. 5660 Cruiser should have Wright, Melton, Pulaski. It's got to be Meltdown out front right now. Around that 2 turn we go. Wright, Pulaski, 2 and 3 out there. So we head down that 3rd straightaway. It's all Melton out front right now. Wright, Pulaski, 2 and 3. 5 and under novice. Hurricane Josie, Bo Butler, Jude Anderson, Casey Miller. Top 3 moving on to the show, and here we go. Gate comes crashing down, and we are headed towards the Rockford drop. Again, top 3 riders headed to that main event, and Jude the Dude is on the move. So we head down that 1st straightaway into Bermzilla. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. I see Twisted Colors out there. Hurricane Josie on the move. Viance, 29 bike, coming on that 2 straightaway. Viance has got it going on out there in the top spot, 532. That's got to be Casey Miller out there in the 2 spot. Yeah, around that 2nd turn. We got a wild orange mohawk on the move. That's Bo Butler out there in the 3 spot. And Jude the Dude out there in the 4. Getting scooted up over the Rockness Monster down there in that 3rd straightaway. Jude the Dude. Yeah, Viance, Butler, and Miller all moving on here out of 5 and under novice. 6 novice out there right now, Moto 12, St. Clair, Beard, and Weagle. Let's see what's going on here. Going so fast, the number plate just flew right over the back of those bars. Like 204 and the 619 out there running 2 and 3. That's got to be Landon St. Clair on the top spot. 165. Going so fast, the number plate just flew right on backwards there. But that's the 165. Out front right now, Landon St. Clair. Oh, yeah, St. Clair coming on back this way. On the move. He's going to move it on through with a 1 of 2. St. Clair's in there, 1 of 2. The 204 bike's taking that 2 spot. That's got to be Theo Weagle taking that 2 spot. 7 novice. Yeah, they'll get that number plate sorted out there. Flip her back around, tape it, JB weld it, whatever you got to do. 7 novice. Ron Gary, Noble, Ortigason, and Malam. Another blue BMX Racing League jersey out front right now. Yeah, coming back this way. That's got to be the 624. Benjamin Noble getting it done out there. 664 and the 65 moving on with him. Antonio Malam and Ortigason. 7 novice is going to be 8 wide in the mains, y'all. 7 novice, 8 wide. We're looking for 2 more here with Raddick, Green, Woodard, and Foster. It's got to be Arlo Foster, 154 bike out front right now. Foster on the move. He's got company coming here. Foster moving on through with a 630 bike, Judah Green. Foster and Green moving on. And again, 7 novice, that'll be 8 wide, guys. 8 novice out there, 15. Should have Edwards, Long, Helser, and Crocker. That's got to be Twisted Colors out front right now. Twisted Colors on the move. think that's Braley. No, that's Levi Helser out there. Down that back straightaway, 202 bike, Levi Helser. Looking for two more. Look at this. 3 wide on the back straightaway. Who's going to get it? Coming back this way, the 52. Here comes Edwards. 52 and the 200 are moving on. Man, good try, Soy Sauce. He was giving it everything he had. Good try, Sawyer. 9 novice, 16 out there. Kilts. Love it. Raxter, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Lost somebody down in that third turn. We'll get them checked out. Look at this battle going on. Second place rider moving in. 227 is going to get the low point. Man. So that one's going to be all over in points. Yeah. Yeah. 624 and 664. Yep. 10 novice coming back this way. Moto 17. We got the 193 Gunnar Hall taking 2 more with him. Another BMX Racing League jersey, the 613. And the 171 all moving on. J.P. O'Leary, Marty Rogowski Jr. out there in Gunnar Hall. Down riders back up in that third turn, y'all. I know you probably can't see her, but make little noise out there in that third turn. I think that's Malaya Kilts back there. She's back up. And checking the bike out. Going to try maybe getting back to the pedals. Guys, Malaya's back to the pedals. Can we make a little more noise out there for Malaya coming back this way? She's going pretty fast. Yeah, coming on back. She says, I'll be back out there. Total points action. I'll be back out there to go around. 13 novice, 18. Should have Outson, Lee, Raddick, and Decker. Oh, yeah. Bar to bar coming on that first straightaway. Let's see what's going on in Bermzilla. Oh, and the inside, third to first, just like that. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, saved it. Getting back to the pedals. We're still racing out there. 686 bike. Wow. Coming down that third straightaway, the nice recovery on that second straightaway. Still a battle going on up front, but we are taking 3 out there, y'all. 3 riders moving on here. So we bring it on back to the stripe. I see the 432 and the 207 moving on. And look at this. Crashed on the second straightaway, got right back up into the pedals. The 688 bike. Leah moving on. 16 novice, 19 out there. Lucci, Bungie, Velarde. Coming down that third straightaway. Annabelle Bungie back out there. I didn't even notice that first go around. Yeah, buddy. Coming on that back straightaway. It's got to be this 265 moving on through with a 15. And welcome back, Annabelle. Good to see you back out here. All righty. 2635. Newton, Francis, Kilts, and Slayton. Yeah, top 3 moving on here. So we head back this way towards the stripe. It's got to be the 679. Kilts moving on through with a 452 with Slayton and the 176 of Newton. Scootin' Newton Sr. out there. 3640 novice, Beard, Warmouth, Whidbey, and Whitlow. It's got to be Whidbey out front right now, coming on that 2 straightaway. Keggles Bike Shop colors on the top spot. So we head around that second turn. Where's Patrick Harold at today? The big rip. Oh. Chester's here today? Oh, man. Whidbey coming on through 35. Taking that 1, a 3, 620 bike. And the 280, 620, the 280 moving on. It's got to be Whitlow and Beard. 46.50 out there, 22 should have Fox, Overton, and Olszewski. First go around, Fox got the low point, Overton with a 2, Olszewski with a 3. And a little repeat. Second go around here, that's going to do it. Fox, Overton, Olszewski, 1, 2, 3. 6 inner out there, 23, Smith, Embry, and Nitro Newton. And Nitro Newton almost chased down Embry on that third straightaway. And all the way to the finish line, he's got it going on here one more time. He's got that look in his eye. He's got that crazy look in his eye. Here he goes, setting it up. Embry and Newton going to drag race it out one more time in that back straightaway here. Coming back this way, the 161 in there with a low point. Here comes Nitro Newton. Nitro Newton pushing to the line. 117. Nitro Newton, he did it. His first 6-year-old inner race ever, guys. And he's all tied up for 2 and 3. Nice job. 7 inner, Bross, Tingham, and Natelin. Coming back this way. Not a total points race. Top 2 moving on. Here we go. Setting it up one more time with Saucy Brossy Jr. on the gas. Tingham and Bross moving on Moto 24. 25. 8 inner out there. Scoot and Newton. Got Hernandez. Patrick the third. Dempsey. Yeah, Dempsey coming on through with a 1 of 3. Got the 164 bike and the 106 all moving on. Good try out there, Conrad. Good try. Those are fast cats today. 9 inner, 26 Tubbs, Hernandez, Moore, and Meow Meow. Yeah, running wide out of that third turn. Coming back this way. State 3 colors. Adrian Hernandez in the top spot. Moving on through with a 24 and the 95. Chucky Moore and Meow Meow Simmons out of Moto 26. 27 out there, 11 inner. Barnes, Hayward, Cadilla. Yeah, they're down that third straight away into the final turn. I think that's the 105. Peyton Cadilla out front right now, coming back this way, taking one more with him. 105 Cadilla in there with a 24 bike of Hayward moving on out of 27. 28, 13 inner. Dayton, Ortigason, Sassy Pants, Swain. Oh, here we go. Setting it up on that back straightaway. Bar to bar. First go around, Dayton got the low point on the 267 bike. Second go around, the 155. Ortigason's going to tie it up. 3 points each. 14 inner out there, 29. First go around, Jack Claywell, your state 6, got the low point. He's got the whole shot going his way as we round that second turn. 26 bike out there. Geiger and Swain, 2 and 3. Yeah, first go around. I think Showtime got the 2. Geiger got the 3. Showtime going to try to reel it in here down that back straightaway. State 6 at Jack Claywell out front right now. Claywell's going to bring it on in. Here comes Showtime. Geiger, 26, going to hold on to the 2. So Geiger and Swain are all tied up. 5 points each. 17-20 are out there. Pearson, Crane, Manahano, and Wick. Yeah, coming on that back straight away. 15 bike out front right now. It's got to be Manahano. Manahano with a 192 and the 17 moving on. Pearson, Manahano, and Wick. 26-35 inner. 31 out there. Lance Nelson, Arrington. Top 2 moving on. Twisted colors on the bubble in that 2 spot. And right now it's all Arrington out front coming back this way. Arrington got it going on. He's going upstairs with a state 5 on that 2 spot. Jacob Lance. 32, 36, 40 inner. Harold, Moberg, and Hayward. Yeah, around that 2 turn we go. That's got to be the big rip. Moberg going to try to ramp it up there in the 3 spot. Sneak his way into this main event. 36, 40 inner. Moberg trying to put it together. Oh, the big rip with a big elbow. Coming down that back straightaway. Moberg going to try to sneak in there. Harold on the inside. Harold in the 128 bike of Hayward moving on. Man, 33 out there, 46-50 inner. Barnes, Arrington, and Roach. It's got to be Midwest Militia colors out front right now as we head down that third straightaway into the final turn. The Intimidator out there, Arrington in the 2 spot. Oh, yeah, he's got the power moves coming back this way. The Intimidator moving up to the front spot in 113. Jeremy Barnes will take the 2 out there in 33. 34, 56 and over intermediate, Melton, Bloom, and Pulaski. That's got to be back straight Pulaski. Coming down that third straightaway, Melton out there in the 2 spot. Yeah, as we head down into that final turn. Coming back this way, back straight Pulaski in there with Melton out of 34, 35, 11 expert. Should have Bauer, Schirkenbach, and Teague. It's got to be the Marley man on that top spot. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3 here. Top 2 moving on. Not a total points race. Top 2 moving on. Moves being made on the back straightaway. Oh, yeah. Schirkenbach going to try to sneak in there. The 91 of the Marley man moving on through with Schirkenbach on the state 6. 36 out there, 13 expert, Williams, Dawson, and Lane. It's got to be the Hawk. Hawk Lane on the top spot coming down that third straightaway. Yeah, Hawk Lane, Fly Zone colors coming on back this way with a teammate, Williams. They're both moving on through. Tell Parker, those helmet wraps add 17 horsepower. Did it still fit him? 14 expert, Massa, Bungie, Larson, and Molbach. All bundled up there in the 3 spot. Oh, here we go. The Nag 15's in there. The 82. And the 44 of Bungie. Pedaling mid-air. Wow. Nice job. .38, 15 expert out there. Tibessing, Beard. Ramirez, Suter. It's got to be Ramirez, the Flying Hawaiian out front right now, coming back this way. Yeah, he's in there. The 15 bike moving on through, and the 59 a Sharkbait. Four bike coming on through. It's got to be Dahl moving on with the Gold Cup 3 at Takanaga. 26-35 expert, 40 out there, Scheider, Tretgill, and Swinbank. Looks like we got a pump race going on. Yeah. The Red Rock 1 on the top spot, Scheider. I think they got a boat ride out there. Swinbank and Scheider moving on to Moto 40. 41 out there, 46-50 expert, Melton, Elder, and Mac Daddy Matty. 3 wide down that first straightaway. Ooh, a little drag race here. Mac Daddy Matty on the inside. Ooh, he's giving Melton a run. Oh, new rider diving in low. Coming down that 2 straightaway. See what's going on in turn 2. Oh, Mac Daddy Matty's been watching Wildman highlight film. Here we go. Headed down that 3rd straightaway. Top 2 moving on. Oh, Street setting it up here for the back straightaway. Trying to ride that high line around turn 3. Melton moving on through. Kegel's Bike Shop colors with Mac Daddy Matty. Hot laps. Hot laps at the Rock. That brings us back to the top of the order for the Strider Riders. We'll give them some tunes. Should have Aiden Arrington, Owen Foster, Ezra Weigel, Sawyer St. Clair, Remy Danhoff, Bailey Moore, Colton Engelhart, Boone Boyle, and Max Wynn. Bailey Moore, Boone Boyle, looking for you in the gate. Again, Bailey Moore, Boone Boyle, looking for you in the gate. Cody Paris, need to see you in the tower, please. Cody Paris to the tower, please. Hey, while we got the Striders going on here, we're going to need some trophy card volunteers. One volunteer from each team out there. Team managers, it's up to you to find your volunteers. Need one volunteer from each team. So send them on down. Can't get started with the mains without them, y'all. Yeah, gates down, and here we go. We are battling out there, heading down that first Rockford drop obstacle out there, the iconic Rockford drop. And headed downtown into Bermzilla. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on out there. Good battles going on in the Strider class all afternoon here. It's got to be the 465. Aiden Arrington out there with a 673. Remy Danhoff, bar to bar on the 2 straightaway. Ooh, Arrington in the onside. Danhoff in the inside. A little high-low action here. So we head down that 3rd straightaway. No. I don't think it is, though. I think it's lowercase. Yeah, 646 out there. 465, Aiden Arrington up front. Here comes Danhoff. Bar to bar. They got company coming. I think that's Ezra Weigel out there. Look at this one. 3 wide. Here we go. Setting it up for the drag race paddle battle, the 465. Here comes Weigel. 471 with Danhoff. I'm calling a 3-way tie. Dead even 3-way tie. What a battle out there. Man. 442 bike Sawyer St. Clair coming on through. Nice job, Sawyer, on the 442. 646 bike. 676. 646. Ben Wynn coming on through with Max Wynn. Yeah, buddy, that's got to be the 579. Bailey Moore coming on through. Guys, as always, great job, all of our Strider riders. Excellent work out there. And while we're at it, great job to the parents of all those Strider riders as well. Putting in all those steps. It's a lot of work out there, guys. All right. I need a favor, guys, if you could. Join me down at the starting hill. Join me down at the starting hill. We've got an award to give out here. We got 2 awards. So please join me down at the starting hill. I need a good crew down there. You guys got a whole basket full of Twinkies up here? Oh, man. You know what? You came to the right spot. I can't say no. I can't do it. I tried to say no to Twinkie. I cannot do it. Thanks, guys. Hey, whose birthday? It's your birthday? Happy birthday, kiddo. Yeah. Guys, we got a special one up here in the tower. 14th birthday for Miss Leah Geiger. And look at this. She's got a basket of Twinkies she's walking around giving out for her birthday. What a gal. Happy 14th birthday to Leah Geiger. She knew right where to go with a basket of Twinkies, announcer's tower. Yeah. He'll definitely unload a couple of those up there. Love Twinkies up here. He's got some Swiss cake cupcakes in there, too. So, yeah, guys. Happy birthday, Leah Geiger. 14, Midwest Militia Rider. If you see her in the pits, tell her happy birthday. Stop and grab a Twinkie or a Swiss cake roll or some other goodies in there, too. All right, guys, meet me down at the starting hill. We got some awards to give out. Head on down to the starting hill. All right, I need to see Coach Mark down here. Coach Mark Melton. Where's he at? I need to see all the Fly Zone team. I need to see all the Twisted team out here. Fly Zone, Twisted, come on down here to the starting hill, y'all. Fly Zone and Twisted. Need to see all y'all out here. Where are we at, Rockford? Renly, did you get a Twinkie? My man. My man. Coach Mark Melton, where you at? Let's get Mark Melton down here. We got all of our Fly Zone crew down here. We got all of our Twisted crew down here. All right. All right, we'll give you all a second. Everybody's grabbing Twinkies and Swiss cake rolls. We'll give you a second. There's Coach Mark. We got him down here. All right, we got our Fly Zone crew. We got our Twisted crew. How about our Fly Zone crew? Got our Twisted crew? All right, we got you. Hey, we got a couple of rock stars in the house today, Paul. We need to see them both up here. We need to see Mr. Danny Hayward. And we need to see Mr. Renly Tubbs. All right, guys, we'll start it out here first. I heard Danny was not keen on coming up and getting this award, but his wife said to make sure that we do this for him. So happy wife, happy life, right, Danny? Guys, earning his 10th win and proudly moving up to the intermediate ranks. I think he did it all for the wife. Rockford, let's make some noise for Mr. Danny Hayward. Nice job, Danny. And second up, this guy. Every single lap all summer long, this guy's been battling up front with somebody. And the coolest part about watching him week in and week out, every single one of those laps, you see Dad right there on the back straightaway, cheering him on. And then I know that Dad's getting hyped up because he's going to try to go get a win right behind him. And these guys have taken the double-double father-son wins at the Rock, which is, in my opinion, the coolest thing you'll ever see at the Rock. Father-son wins. Rockford, Fly Zone, let's make some noise for our newest intermediate rocker, Mr. Renly Tubbs. Told you that guy rocks. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Renly, where's Todd? Get up there with him. Get up there with him. Guys, we got Eric getting photos, everybody, too, so he'll be sure to get these posted up. Yeah, buddy. Renly, what's your favorite part about BMX? He said, hanging out with my BMX fam. Favorite part out here. The best. No place else you'd rather be. Yeah, buddy. Rockford, how about one more time? Big round of applause for our newest intermediate riders, Danny Hayward and rockin' Renly Tubbs. Nice job, Ren. It's awesome. Yeah, father-daughter. Who was it last week? Oh, Danny Hayward and Allison Hayward, father-daughter wins last week, y'all. It doesn't get any better than that. Mother-daughter wins. I know there's been some of those out here over the years. It's the best. Husband-wife wins. Yeah. Yeah. And those wins are earned, too. They're not given. They're earned. Guys, I know I've said it a lot this afternoon. I'm going to bring you up to speed one more time. This Saturday, guys, May 30th, this Saturday, we got a free open house. 10 to noon, guys. Bikes and helmets are provided. All you need to do is just grab some friends and bring them out here, guys. We want to show you what we're all about here at Rockford BMX. So grab some buddies, bring them out here, guys. Next Saturday, 10 to noon, free open house to promote our BMX Racing League program. That's going down this coming Saturday. Please come out. Bring some people that are not familiar with this place. Show them what we're all about. We want to get them involved. We want to see more families out here experiencing what we get to every single weekend out here, y'all. And if you're wondering what that is exactly, it's right there. Check out the starting hill. That's what it's all about. Grab a van load. Grab the neighborhood. Bring them all out here, guys, this Saturday, 10 to noon. And congrats, Danny and Renly, your two newest fast cats. Renly's got some good dance moves out there. Yeah. Renly, you might have a future in dancing. All right, guys. I think it's about that time. Main events, guys. Riders, 2 staging. Main events coming up here. Pretty quick. All right, guys. Main event time. Main events. Head on back if you're not already. Look at that. We got all of our trophy cards already in place. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. Main event time. Main events. If you're not back there, head on back. Main event time.
Came up here, we sat and watched him get me up. The walk of shame hit Stu over to his car. Troy brought up. All right.
All right. Looks like Nellie B has got them locked and loaded. Moto 178 Local Open. Main event time.
Hey, Garrett, just wondering, are we doing a moment of silence for Memorial?
All right, Moto 178 Local Open locked and loaded, and main event time has arrived. Here we go. Yeah, gate comes crashing down, and the main events have arrived. Moto 1 out there, Smith, St. Vincent, Wynn, Dempsey, and Saucy Brossy Jr. headed downtown. Moving on into that first turn. Let's see who's got the whole shot. Dempsey. Yeah, Dempsey running things. Coming down that second straightaway. St. Vincent out there on the top side of this one. Wynn on the inside. Ooh, Wynn's going to dive in there with a 2-spot. St. Vincent, nice high-low. Going to try to get him right on back as we head down that third straightaway. Wynn on the inside. Wynn's going for it all. Dempsey out front right now, but Wynn trying to crank things up down that back straightaway. Yeah, coming back this way towards the stripe. That's got to be Dempsey taking home the win. The 99 will win, taking the 2. St. Vincent with a podium 3. Main Moto 2 out there, 9-10 Local Open. Teague, Mikos, and Kadia. Yeah, it's got to be Levi Teague. He's got a pair of aces. Teague headed down into that first turn. Teague's got it going on here as we head down the 2 straightaway. Mac attack, Mac Mikos out there with a 3, and Kadia. Mac Mikos with a 2 and Kadia with a 3. Guys, we got a special event coming up here with our friends at Waukegan BMX. Put together a little 2-race weekend. Saturday in Waukegan, Sunday at Rockford BMX. We'll be sharing a flyer this week on the Facebook page. Pretty cool, guys. You go get the award Saturday, come back here and get the award Sunday. They're going to match, and they'll go together and form one big award. Pretty cool idea. Our friends at Waukegan BMX came up with for this one, so it's going to be pretty sweet. Hope to see all y'all at both tracks. Yeah, it's got to be 11-12 Local Open Moto 3 out there. Dawson, Hayward, Bauer, Craig, and the Marley Man coming on through. The Marley Man taking the win out there. Dawson with a 2, and Chunky Face Cragen with a podium 3, and a priceless smile to go with it. Chunky Face Cragen. One of my favorite cats out here. 13-14 Local Open on the track right now. Moto 4, Gray, Hernandez, Massa, Lane, Takanaga, Nayland. Yeah, headed out of that third turn. Big So in the top spot. Gold Cup 2 coming on back this way. Big So's in there with a win. The Nag 15 with a 2. 39, podium 3. Massa, Gray, 2 and 3. 21-25 Local Open. Rivera, Takanaga, Slayton. Yeah, headed down that first straightaway. First and second go-rounds. Takanaga, Fly Zone colors out there taking the 1 and 2. He's got the low point. Pair of aces going on here into this main event. I believe Sharkbait Rivera's got a 2 going on out there. And Slayton should have a 3 dialed in here as we head down that third straightaway and into the final turn. More Fly Zone colors coming back this way with a win. It's got to be Takanaga. Trophy cards, how they cross the line is how they'll finish up on the day. 41-45 Women's Cruiser. Whitby, Russell, Pearson, Melton. Yeah, Kegel's Bike Shop Moto out there. 1, 2, and 3. That's got to be Steezy out front right now, coming on that 2 straightaway. Steezy with a whole shot going her way. Making that new Supercross go really fast out there. Steezy on the top spot. Heading down the rock nest into that final turn. Yeah, checking out right now. Steezy on the top spot. Erica hit me today, all the way from Beginners League. She was a little bitty brand new rider out here, and check that out, taking the win in 41-45 Women's Cruiser. Pretty cool. Literally watched her grow up out here. Awesome stuff. That's something I don't think I say thanks enough. I get to see a lot of you guys out here grow up, and that's probably the coolest part of the job, man. So thanks, guys, for coming out and spending your weekends with us out here, your entire summers with us out here. We appreciate each and every one of you. 52 coming on through with a low point. The Gold Cup 1 with a 2. Let's see, we got 4 points here for the Mac attack. Got 5 points for Hudson and 9 for Mad Max. So trophy cards 52, Gold Cup 1, 34 is how they finish up. 52, Gold Cup 1, 34. 14 Cruiser coming back this way. Bungie, Mulbach, and Williams. Bungie's going to get the win. Mulbach with a 2. Williams will take a 3. Yeah, we get to watch all these kiddos grow up out here, and we just continue to not grow up as much as we probably should. So, keeps us young, you know. 2130 Cruiser, Hathcock, Barnes, Tyndall, and Roach. Got to be Hathcock out front right now. Tyndall in that 2 spot. Yeah, Roach in the 3. El Rocho Jr. coming back this way. That's how it'll go. Hathcock taking the win. Oh, here comes El Rocho Jr. with a drag race to the line. Who got it? Tyndall hold on to it? Tyndall holds on to the 2. Man. Tyndall's like, I can't lose at the line with Dad watching. No way. He's looking right at that finish line, man. I'll hear about that the whole drive home. 5660 Cruiser out there, Moto 10. Should have Melton, Wright, Pulaski. Yeah, it's got to be Melton. Melton on the low point coming on that 3rd straightaway. More Kegel's Bike Shop colors out front right now. Got right out there in the 2 spot. Back straight Pulaski on the 3 as we head back this way. Yeah, Melton. Right, Pulaski. 1, 2, 3 out of Main Moto 10. Main Moto 11, 500 novice on the track right now. 6 wide as we head down that 1st straightaway. And one more time, bar to bar, headed downtown into Bermzilla. Oh, St. Vincent on the outside. I got Crocker on the inside. Crocker's got the whole shot going on. Yeah, coming on that 2 straightaway. Crocker out front right now. St. Vincent on the 2 spot. Gonna try to reel him in down the rock nest here as we got the 29 coming on through. Hurricane Josie on the 3. Yeah, buddy. Headed down that 3rd straightaway to the final turn. Big win. Going to the winner here, a 500 novice. They showed up 6 wide. And everybody was trying. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Yeah, Carson Crocker out there, the 132 by Crocker coming on back this way. He's going to get the big win. St. Vincent trying to hold on to the 2. Here comes Hurricane Josie. St. Vincent's going to get the 2. Hurricane Josie with a podium 3. 6 novice out there right now, Main Moto 12. Should have St. Clair, Campton, Nelson, and Weagle. Yeah, buddy. Headed down into that 1st turn. I see Twisted Colors on the inside. Campton. Campton's got the whole shot going on. Headed down that 2 straightaway. Campton out front right now. We got the 166 out there. That's got to be Jam Bam Nelson trying to reel him in the 2 spot. Yeah, right now it's all Drew Campton, the 153 Twisted Colors on the top spot. Headed in and out of that final turn we go. Trying to hold on to the win here. So we bring it on back this way, guys. 7 novice main event, 8 wide. We'll get to that in a second. Coming back this way, big win for the Twisted Colors, the 153. Drew Campton, the 166. Jam Bam Nelson with a podium 2. And that is Landon St. Clair, the podium 3. We'll try to get that number plate fixed for next weekend so we can read it. All right, moving on. Moto 13, 7 novice. 8 wide in the main events here in 7 novice. Oh, yeah, Fisher, Noble, Green, Malam, Danhoff, Judah Green, Joshua Hillier, and Arlo Foster. I think that's got to be Fisher out front right now. More Midwest Militia colors in the top spot. Oh, we're bumper cars down there in the 3rd straightaway. As we move on into that final turn, still Midwest Militia colors on the top spot. The 197 bike, Rua Fisher. Fisher checking out. Coming on back this way, the 197 bike, a Fisher taking the big win. 245 bike taking the 2, the 264 bike with a podium 3. Leonardo Green. Man. 8 novice out there, Main Moto 14, King, Lee, Long, Helser, and Crocker. Fly's own colors, headed downtown with a whole shot of this one. Oh, no, BMX Racing League colors in the top spot. Man. Riders scrambling to get back to their pedals. Turn 1, where we at? Make some noise for them. Man, that was a brand new BMX Racing League rider out there. Diving into turn 2. Whew. Look at this. We're not done yet here, folks. Coming on that back straightaway, Kavari Lee and Caliana King. We're bar to bar with a BMX Racing League rider. Coming back this way, the big win. Kavari Lee. man, second race ever out here, going home with the win. Wow. Kellyanna King taking the 2. Nice battle down the back straightaway. Wow. Moving on, 9 novice out there, total points action, and we are all tied up here. No, actually, no, Luther Lovett's got the low point out there, 227. We got Malaya Kiltz out front of this one, coming on that back straightaway. Kiltz out front, Midwest colors on the 2. Oh, yeah. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Here we go. New rider taking over the 2. Coming back this way. Yeah, the 68 in there. 68 with a low point. We got the 227 taking the 2. The 236 taking the 3. So the win going to Malaya Kiltz. 68 bike takes the win. 227 takes the 2 and the 236 the 3. So again, trophy card, 68 bike, get the win. 227 got the 2, 236 got the 3. 10 novice, Hall, O'Leary, Rogowski, Hershiguchi, and Roby. Bam, Bam, Roby running the show. He's got company coming here. Bam, Bam trying to hold on to the win. Coming back to the stripe. Bam, Bam, Roby gets the win out there. 124 bike. Twisted Racing colors with the win. He earned every pedal of that one. Whew. Aaron? I don't know. Was that the last win? We got one more? We got one more. Oh, man. Heating up here in the mains, y'all. 13 novice out there. Canones, Outson, Leah, Hayward, and Decker. In and out of that final turn we go. Headed down that back straightaway. More twisted colors. Jackson Hayward. 86 bike coming on through for the win. Yeah, that's got to be the 439 bike coming on through. Axel Quinones taking the 2 and the 432. Dylan Allen Decker taking the 3. Yeah, buddy. 16 novice out there. Gates down, 16 novice, Moto 18, Lucci, Velarde, and Chesser. Headed down that Rockford drop. And back to Bermzilla here. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. That's got to be the 83. Dylan Chesser out front right now. Chesser on the top spot. It's got to be the 265 out there with a 2. That's Trace Lucci. Chesser, Lucci, Velarde, 1, 2, 3. Man, I can't wait to get home tonight and check out the pictures from today's event. Guys, one of our favorite parts about getting home from races Sunday night, you get to review all the photos from Eric Lee Pearson. So be sure to throw him a couple bucks here. 265, trying to give it a look. Oh, 83 is going to get the win. Chesser, Lucci's going to get a 2, and Velarde a 3 out there. Out of Main Moto 18. Main Moto 19 on the track right now. 26-35 novice. Newton, Burkett, Kiltz, Danhoff, Slayton. Yeah, look at this one all bunched up in the back straightaway. Bar to bar here as we cross the line. The 230 and the 213. 230 is going to get the win out there. Danhoff. 213 of James Burkett's going to get the podium too. 36-40 novice out there. Beard, Whidbey, Long, Claywell, Whitlow, and Burke. In and out of that first turn we go. That's got to be the 287 out front right now. That's got to be Justin Burke on the top spot. Burke coming on that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Yeah, good battle going on here. 36-40 novice. Guys, just a reminder, behind the finish line, inside of the fence, behind the finish line, inside of the fence, please. 287 bike coming on through. The 612 is going to get the 2, Claywell. The 271 bike going to get the 3, Carl Long at a Moto 20. Yeah, 21 out there. Total points action here, 199 of Dirty Dan, Daniel Fox. He's got the whole shot going on as we head out of that first turn. 667 bike on the 2, and Olszewski on the 3 out there. So we head down that third straightaway. Dirty Dan Fox, pair of aces out there. This will seal the deal on the win. Olszewski's going to get a 3, and Steve Overton will take a 2 on the 667 bike out of Main Moto 21. Main Moto 22, 6 intermediate out there. Embry, Smith, and Newton. Looking like Bryson Smith has a couple low points, but how about Nitro Newton and Prime Time Embry all tied up here with 5 points each? Yeah, Prime Time on the 2 spot, but Nitro Newton's got that look in his eye, and he's ramping it up down that 3rd straightaway. Yeah, Prime Time out there in the 2. Right now, the low points, Bryson Smith, pair of low points out there. He's got it going on as we head out of that final turn. And here comes Nitro Newton ramping it up. He got him 1 lap out there. Yeah, coming back this way. 161 bike of Smith gets the win. Prime Time with a 2. Nitro with a 3. Nice job out there. 7 inner. Bross Tingeman win. Yeah, that's got to be Fly Zone colors out front right now. I think that's Lincoln Win on the 99. It's got to be Cash Money Tingem out there with a 2 spot. Saucy Brossy Jr. out there on the 3. So we head in and out of that final turn. Ooh, Saucy Brossy Jr. taking the dive bomb in turn 3, doing a little shopping out there. Win coming on through for the win here in 7 inner. A 120 bike taking the 2. That's Cash Money and Saucy Brossy Jr. with the 3. 24 out there, 8 inner. Hudson Hernandez, St. Vincent, Schirkenbach, Patrick the 3rd, and Dempsey. Yeah, this one's all bunched up in the front. Dempsey in the inside. Dempsey doing a little shopping out there. No, yeah, anybody's race on this one. Factory Sundance colors. Mad Max, your Nag 14 in the top spot. Here comes the State 3, the Rage. Bar to bar, back to the stripe we go. The Nag 14, Mad Max Hudson got it. The Rage taking the 2 out there. Good battle. 9 inner, Hernandez, Moore, Campton, Simmons, Bauer, and Hudson. Look out, headed downtown. Oh, no, down rider in that first turn. He's getting back up to the pedals. Rockford, get him moving again down there.
He's going to ride it out.
Yeah, headed down that 3rd straightaway. This one's not over yet. A little bump, a little run in turn 3. Oh, new rider taking over that lead in turn 3. Gold Cup 2 of Hudson coming back this way. The Gold Cup 2 of Hudson's going to make the move and take the win. The State 3 of Hernandez with a 2. Meow Meow with a podium 3. Nice work. Oh, 11 intermediates. Main Moto 26, looking at Hayward, Kadia, Cragen, and the wild man, Liam Wick. Here we go. No, yeah, gate comes crashing down. Oh, Chunky Face, nice pop out of gate 2. Here we go. Bar to bar downtown. Oh, the wild man throws on the blinker. Wild man out front right now. He's got the whole shot going on as we head down that 2 straightaway. Wild man sitting on 19 wins, y'all. 19 wins for the Wild man. Yeah, coming down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Oh, Rockford. The Wild man in and out of turn 3. Coming down that back straightaway. Bringing in his 20th win. Welcome to the expert class, Liam. The Wild Man Wick. Nice job, Liam. Yeah, moving on. Moto 27 out there, Ortigas and Swain and Dayton. Coming down that 3rd straightaway. Total points action here. We're all tied up with Ortigas and Dayton. 3 points each. Headed down that back straightaway. Oh, here we go. We're going to drag race it out one more time. The 267 bike coming on through for the win. That's Braylon Dayton. The 155 Ortigas will take the 2 out there in Moto 27. Yeah, main Moto 28 on the track right now. This is 14 inner out there. Coming down that 3rd straightaway to the final turn. Looks like Jack Claywell, the State 6, has got the low point. Yeah, Claywell coming back this way. He's going to get the win out there in the State 6. 170 bike. Showtime Swain will take a 2 and the 26 bike. Happy birthday, Miss Leah Geiger, taking the 3. 1720 inner out there. Pearson, Monahano, Russell, Wick, and Roby. Yeah, it's got to be the 15 bike out front right now. Ooh, 15 bike of Monahano out front. Company for Manahano on the inside. Oh, Russell, little bumping, little running down that third straightaway. Lost one there in the third straight. Oh, here we go, Russell on the top side. Manahano gives him a little bar there in the third turn, but here we go, the big win. State 3 coming on through Russell. Manahano, Roby, 1, 2, 3. 26-35 inner out there, Vians, Lance, Arrington. The wild man just turned expert, y'all. Yeah, buddy. He's been working all of his life for that one. Yeah, Squirrely Willie on the inside. Oh, Vians riding the white line. Here we go. Vians and Arrington bar to bar on that third straightaway. Vians on the inside, Arrington on the outside. Oh, Squirrely Willie trying to keep it smooth here as we head down that back straightaway. Here comes Arrington doing a little shopping on the 2. Vians going to hold on to the win. Arrington with a 2. Yeehaw. Man, good racing at the Rock today, y'all. 36-40 inner out there. Tubbs, Harold, Hayward. He could have reached out and gave me a high five there. Oh, yeah, Tubbs going upstairs down that 2 straightaway. 101 bike of Tubbs out front right now. Oh, Todd's got Renly down there with the number 1 trophy card. Look at him. Look at him. Fired up. He's got the number 1 trophy card for Dad, and here comes Dad on the top spot. Doesn't get any better than that. Tubbs coming through with a win. 128 at Danny Hayward with a 2, and Rootin' Tootin' Harold with a 3. 46-50 intermediate out there is Moto 32, Barnes, Arrington, and the Candyman. 87 bike of the Candyman out front around that 2 turn we go. Oh, the Intimidator out there's got that look in his eye. Here we go, headed down that 3 straightaway. Arrington in the inside. Oh, Candyman diving in low down there in turn 3. Candyman out front coming back this way. Candyman and Arrington 1 and 2 as we bring it back to the stripe. The Candyman can. He'll take the win. Arrington with a 2. 113 of Barnes with a 3. Got a main Moto 32. Main Moto 33, 56 and over inner. Melton Mayfield, right Pulaski. Yeah, it's got to be the 88 Scotty Mayfield out front right now as we head down that 3 straightaway. Right out there, bar to bar with him down straightaway 3 into the final turn. Right on the outside, Mayfield on the inside. Oh, flipping cones, but he's on the outside. Still moving, Mayfield. Right, 1 and 2. Here comes back straight Pulaski to get in the mix. Mayfield and right down to the wire. Mayfield taking the win right with a 2. Pulaski with a 3. Wow. Turn of the page here at Moto 34. 11 expert. Bauer, Balau, Schirkenbach, and Williams. Yeah, that's got to be, I think that's a Lucas Balau out there. Midwest Flow. Winnebago Land BMX in the house. All the way down here from Winnebago Land. Yeah, the 1 bike coming on back this way. He's going to bring it back up north with a big win here, an 11 expert. The Z-Man's going to get a 2 out there. The State 6 at Gunnar Schirkenbach with a 3. Main Moto 35, 13 expert. Hernandez, Williams, Lane, and Nayland. 22 bike out front right now. Ooh, it's got to be Liam Nayland. Nayland out front, heading down that 3 straightaway. Nayland on the outside's got company coming here on the inside. How about this guy, Liam Nayland? Shout out to the 22 bike, Liam Nayland, who is just showing up in the 13 expert class. He gets the win out there. 23 bike of Hernandez with a 2, and Hawk Lane with a 3. Parker Williams taking a 4 out there. 14 expert. In and out of that first turn we go. 36 Massa, Bungie, Takanaga, Gray, Mobach. Big So. Gold Cup 2 around that 2 turn we go. Headed down the 3rd straightaway. Fly zone style on the top spot of this one. Big So. Little bump, little run for 2 and 3 here. Bungie, he's going to try to sneak in there after that one. Coming back this way. Wire to wire. Gold Cup 2 takes the win. The 39. Bungie's going to sneak in for the 3. He'll take the 3 out there. Close quarters racing out there. 15 expert. Dahl, Tebessing, Beard, Tyndall, Ramirez, and Suter. Yeah, that's correct, Nelson.
All right, lock and load, we're good to go.
All right, Moto 37 out there, 15 expert. $59. Yeah, gates down. Here we go. 15 expert. 6 riders in the track right now coming downtown into that first turn. Oh, twisted colors on the outside. Sneaks into the top spot. Yeah, that's got to be the one bike out front right now. That's Beard. Beard in the top spot. Around that 2-turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Beard running the show out there in that 3rd straight. In the final turn we go. Beard coming back this way to the tower. He's got company coming on the 2 bike. That's Dahl. Beard, Dahl, 1 and 2. Beard's going to get the win. Dahl with a 234 bike. C-Man, Tyndall with a 3. Yeah, 17-20 expert out there. Main Moto 38, not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to be here. Headed down into that first turn. I got Dahl, Beard, Takanaga. That's got to be Takanaga out front right now. 8-toe in the top spot. 4 bike out there with a 2. That's got to be Dahl. Beard running 3 as we head down that 3rd straightaway. Yeah, Takanaga. Fly Zone colors running the show here as we head out of that final turn. And back this way to the tower. The Gold Cup 3. Takanaga is going to take the win out there. The 4 bike of Dahl. And the 11 of Beard. 1, 2, 3. 26-35 expert, Scheider, Hathcock, Swinbank. Yeah, it's got to be Hathcock out front right now. Swinbank in the 2 spot. Scheider with a red rock 1 on the 3. So we head down that 3rd straightaway. Hathcock coming back this way. That's how it's going to go, I believe, here. Hathcock with the win. Scheider. Oh, here comes Scheider sneaking in for the 2. Swinbank will get the 3 out there. Main Moto 40 out there, 4650 expert. Keggles, Bike Shop Moto on the house street. Foster, Melton. Yeah, Foster out front right now. Melton doing a little shopping as we round that 2-turn. Melton. Yeah, headed down into that final turn. Melton in the inside. Oh, Melton. Out front right now. Foster's going to try to get him back. Melton. Coming back this way, wire to wire, the old man gets him. Melton, Foster, Mac Daddy, Matty. Yeah, buddy. That's going to do it, guys. And guys, just a reminder, this Wednesday night, we do have a race out here at the Rock. So this Wednesday night, guys, we'll be racing out here. And there is a practice before the race, just a reminder. So yeah, Wednesday night race going on out here, guys, this Wednesday. And Saturday, Beginners League, Open House, BMX Racing League. Grab some buddies, bring them out. This Saturday, 10 to noon, guys, it's free. And also tomorrow, parade going on in Pecatonica, just remember. Group 43. I'll share the info on the Facebook page, or Brandon will. And, yeah, guys, we'll see you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel.